everybody, welcome. It's Kristy. This project is a Kate in the Nest project. It is to do with obviously embroideries, slow stitching, blanket and a bag of some sort. Now Kate is coming to the nest in March the 2nd to the 7th. 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th or 7th, I can't remember. But she is doing a project at the moment to make a bag, and I thought I would join in. Now this bag here, you might have seen it before in my other videos. I got this bag for free, and I decided that I wanted to make the bag with a bit more, I don't even know what you call it, gusset around the edge and the bottom. So I cut it open, and I didn't lose hardly anything. I just lost a little bit of the stitching, and I found some more blanket that will be the gussets for down the sides and down under the bottom. And so now I have gathered some fabrics, and I've got some lovely old vintage materials. So I'm sort of going to try and stick to a pink plan. Just put anything on there that's pink and see how we go. I just want to say also, thank you very much for all my new subscribers. I think I've had over 100 new subscribers. I really, really cherish you coming on and having a look at my videos, maybe my past videos, and liking what you see, because this is an exciting part that I like doing, this stitching and creating work. And for me to know that you like what I'm doing is very exciting. It makes me excited to think, what else can I do next? Excuse me, I had a bit of a tickle in my throat. So I just wanted to send out my wonderful thanks, and for all the lovely people that are joining me on my Sewbits Facebook group. And I put up certain things on there, but just not. And if you have things that you want to put up there, go ahead and do that and showcase your items or your creations, whether it will be it could be anything to do with stitching, whether it be quilting or knitting or oh dear. I'll just have a drink, one moment. That tickle in the back of my throat's got me. Yeah, so anything that's to do with crocheting or sewing or knitting, I don't mind actually, because I love all those crafts. So go ahead and showcase your beautiful items that you create. So what are we doing today? Well, I thought I'd bring you along and I've got a number of doilies that I've got. I couldn't find my scissors, and I was just making sure I was on camera. I've got a number of doilies I've chosen, and like I said, I've got sheeting or vintage sheets. I want to put on there a mixture of that as well. And let's go. Now, some of these I'm not too sure about cutting around, so it will just take a little bit of time to think what I'm going to do. As for this one here, I could just make it into a little square, or I could actually leave that on. I might leave that on actually and make that a feature around the edge. So let's just cut that up there. Since I've cut that far up, I'll just have to continue on, so I can just have a straight line, and certainly I can go along and use this for a different piece. Now I do have an iron. It's not on at the moment, but I probably should put it on, shouldn't I? Because what I have is, I'll get rid of some of my Now I'm going to, instead of ruining my beautiful piece, I finished this off yesterday. I put binding on it, and Christine, that's your binding that you gave me when I saw you in Bunbury. So I'm happy with that. I just love it. I don't really feel like I want to. Oh, there's another piece of my little thing. I feel like I don't want to turn this into anything. If I was going to turn it into something, it probably would be one of those quilting things. Oh, that Beck from Sewbits makes. Or Jenny Kingwell has made one for her. So you put a quilting book. I haven't got my words. So you put pages in and you close it up. My throat is very dry today. Oh, there's some little pieces. I'll definitely keep those. Put them in there. So I'll turn my iron on. I've got my Elisa iron. I got it at Spotlight for a very good price of $150. So we shall turn that on. So yes, I'm going to Kate's retreat for the 5 days, so I'm really looking forward to that. Don't you just love the sound of that? Now this piece here can just be used as this, like a piece here. This you could put something in here if you wanted to and have that as a feature. But that's going into my whites. So let's cut this up. Actually, let's turn it on. It is on. Let's iron my thing, because otherwise usually I get up, go into the other room and do it. So it is a little bit lazier. But it means that I don't have to keep stopping the video. Now, is that the right way? Oh, I've just realised I thought that was the right way of the fabric, but it wasn't. So if you're watching my videos and you haven't seen what my project is, it is a stitching calendar project that I'm doing for the year. I'm only doing it once a month because, like many, we all have our projects, and I don't want to put pressure on myself, and I don't want to put pressure on anybody else either. And I have a little bit of water in there, so that's all right. Sometimes these embroideries don't actually iron very well. So I've got to figure out the front and the back. That's the inside. So let's go to the outside. That could be like a feature, couldn't it? So that one can go away. Right, let's cut some of this down. Oh, you know what, I don't think it matters. So let's put that in the centre because I can just cover that up, but I will actually cut this off. And that can be used for something else. And just remember, if you don't like something, you can always change it. So this is lovely. unless I just do the one flower, but I do like the 3. I'm not sure about that one. This is what I wanted. This can probably go on the other side. I wanted this doily. This one on the other side's got a big holy thing there, but I'll use that for something else, but I probably could use it. What would it look like? We could use it, couldn't we? All right, let's cut this along here. Have that as a, not that bit there. Let's get rid of this bit. Be like a little peekaboo thing, couldn't it? All right, I do like that. So we'll put that there in the middle. And that's maybe a decision next time. So we've got this one here. And I don't know about these things here. Because you're wasting space, aren't you, when you're covering it over? That doesn't matter because it's just going to be covered over. But I do, I'll just cut it. Let's just cut it. It's nice to be able to have a bit of a play and not think about certain things. All right. So yes, I want to make this bag for the retreat. And this is like growing in your garden. That's on the wrong side. And I'm going to cut all these off. Some I'm not even going to keep. It's just not worth it. I need a bin, that's what I need. Something to do with the garden, that's what flower to flower, and this is going to be nice to cut off. Keep those bits. You never know when you need them. Try and leave a little bit of room for, and I don't always like square edges. Oh, we just got another wicket. Yippee! So yes, I am filming this while I'm got the cricket on silent. Okay, some of these pieces I'm not going to keep. All right, isn't that beautiful? Don't ask me where they're supposed to go, but they'll go somewhere. This piece came off my still life that I never finished because I just didn't like it anymore. But I think I will come back to it another time. I just couldn't get my head around how big I'd made it, and I just didn't like it. So even though that is machine stitched, it's going to be fine. And then we have another piece here, which I'm going to stick on. Try a bit of cross stitch. Oh, if I keep going round and round, I'll chop it off. Right, that can go in the bin. Wouldn't that be lovely if that was on there? Sorry about that. I'll put my phone on silent. Oh, I keep forgetting how to do that. Right. Okay, and oh, look. This definitely has got to go in. For some reason, I love shaping my fabric with curves and making them round and not square. So it's another piece of, I don't know, there's some things I just don't want to keep. I'm going to try and keep this together. I might put this on the other side. Right, take those off. Oh, sorry about that noise of my window. Every time it's windy, I said it before, the right, I don't know if you can see that. I'll bring you up and see. Oh, that's my knee. There we are. Sorry about that. You're all not seeing what I'm doing. Sometimes I think my videos are too far away and you can't see. Turn that off. I think that's for the other side, those. Oh, I've got this here as well. I do want that. I do want it. Maybe it can go there. Best to place things down, and I've learnt that you just place them down and don't even stitch them, because why? Because it's the wrong way around. That was lucky. You want to move them. See, that could go right there. I have this as well to showcase some of the blanket, which I love doing that. Most of the time when I put things down, I must say, I'm very good at leaving them where they are. I do like that. That could just get tucked under there. I love the fact that it's it's showcasing. Yep. And I might have these on the other side, so that can go over there. I've even got this tiniest little bit of one here. Right, now this one here is very thick. It's made of a very thick cloth. And I thought, yep, let's put that in. I'm just going to cut it. Sometimes I can't think about the fabric or what I'm going to do with that type of fabric, but I will keep it because it's lovely and thick. It can be used as a good base for your projects. Be the foundation base, you know, when you lay your other fabrics on top. I wonder if I cut that smaller, would that go there? Like sit on top of that? Because I think that's too big. Let's just cut it a bit smaller, because all I've got to do is just do a nice bit of running stitch around it. And I've been wanting to use up my pieces for ages. So this has forced me to get my pieces organised. So that looks good there, I think. Now this is another favourite. This is going on the other side. So let's do something about this. I want this on the other side in the middle. I'm not too fussed about the edges. Definitely got a squeak in my scissors. I don't know about this. I'll just cut off the excess white and maybe I can use the edging for something or other. Okay, so that's going on the other side. And this here. So clearly I need more flowers, which I do have. Got lots of doilies. I might get into my sandwich tray doilies, the rectangle ones. I know you probably didn't want to sit here and watch me cut out embroideries, but sometimes it helps because I'm talking out loud to you, even though I can't see you, I know you're there, and then I can make quick decisions, better decisions. So just cut that off. I'll definitely keep that because that's good. That looks all right there. That does. And what else have I got here? I could put this down the bottom. Have that feature there. Just cut around. Let's have a look. I don't know what you think. if I like the blue, or just fold that in. But then I really should feature the whole thing because I think it's lovely. But just, I think it's the red. I don't think it's the piece that I'm looking for. But maybe this is the piece that I'm looking for here. Let's cut this whole thing out. So I wasn't sure what I was wanting to do with it before. So I'm definitely going to keep the white fabric that belongs to this. Just to see how it sits with the piece. Yes, see, that's good. I didn't do that. That can go over there. Maybe this is not the right colour for this. But saying that, I've got that piece there, haven't I? Let's just leave it. Let's just leave it there. Doesn't matter if that's over there. All right. Now we can pin. And what that, and also I've just realised that I have those other fabrics. What am I talking about? Get my brain on. The vintage fabrics. All I'm doing is just putting one pin in. Maybe put two in this one because it's bigger, or 3. I can thread paint this flower, and can you see that? Yep, just. So there's the bottom, and there's the top. So I am happy with this. Just happy the fact that I just got rid of some of these embroideries and put them on something. And I've also got to stop thinking about, well, what if it doesn't, what if I don't like it? Well, I will like it, and I will, and I don't know who it goes to or where it's going. I just got to make it. But this one I know is going to belong to me because I loved making the last Kate in the Nest projects that we did. And I sent them off. I enjoyed sending them off around the world. So maybe I will start that up again and let you guys enjoy the my projects. All right, so that's that. Let me see how long I've been on. Oh, just about half an hour. So I'll do this one because I probably only do about 2 videos. Now this one here has these stars. Now I also was picking the stars off because I don't want them there. I do want them, but I don't want them there. So I will turn it around the right way and showcase. I'll get these off later, but I just want to showcase this. And I might put that one down there and get rid of the blue. I'm just going to go square on. The blue can sit there in on the edge. See, that's going. Basket, she can come down here. Maybe you can go in the corner like that. Do I need to cut more off there? It's hard to know, probably. Oh, that was a bit close. That's better. Because don't forget, you can always fill in these bits here with certain things. This is the other garden. I probably should just put this on here too. Then, you know what? Then I've used it, haven't I? I have definitely used it. Let's get rid of that as well. I don't even know how I had that. Something like that. Something like that. Maybe this side can be a lot bigger. I could probably put that down the side, but I don't like the red. It's definitely the red that's putting me off, and I think I don't like it. Though this has got red in it. So maybe you can go up here. That might be an idea. And we can just put it up here. Yep, let's do that. Not keeping the bits. But it is a bit thin, so what I might do is get some white fabric and put that under there, but it is going to be a lot yellower. Does look okay. So that's food for thought there. What else have I got? I've got these little bits, so I might as well use these. And then once I cut these out, I think that will be it. Something like that. They can go in the bin. I don't want them anymore. And then I just think I'm just keeping too much stuff. Right, let's pin that down, and then that will be this video, and I will come back with it stitched. I've got the sides to do and the bottom, and I can probably think I can do it with something like that. That would look really nice, I think. These white bits, I can definitely put things in there to, you know, fill it all in. I'm not going to pin that one because I'm going to put some white over the top. I might put thinner stuff because this is quite thick. All right, so I will leave you there with this lovely goodness of stitching. And thank you very much for watching my video. Like and subscribe. And there's this thing called a hype. If you want to hype my video, no problems. I don't really understand it, but maybe it's something to do with the algorithm. All right, thanks very much for watching. Bye-bye.